Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Today's video is gonna be like a little chat. Again, I'm in the middle of dyeing my hair and I have like 45 minutes to kill, so I'm like, you know what, let me just talk. It's like 1 a.m. We just got back from Six Flags today, and quite frankly, I don't know. I was doing good at first, but then, like, after a while, I was doing good at first, and then after a while, like, we had, like, a snack, whatever, I had, like, a funnel cake with ice cream on it, and that was good. And then it was just like that little voice in the back of my head was just like, have more, have more, have more. And I don't know, I was just, like, fighting it, like, with all my might, and I was doing good. And I slightly overate today, and you know what, I just need to be nicer to myself and be like, you know what, it's okay. Like, days like this happen, you're at Six Flags, you can't really help it, you know? Just have fun and enjoy your life. Not everything is about your waistline, and that was just, like, going over and over and over again in my head. And, you know, I had a couple chicken nuggets, well, chicken tenders, I had a couple bites of Dippin' Dots, and that's really it. But just the fact that I didn't hit my caloric goal to lose weight, that's just like in my head, like, oh my gosh, now let's just like go on a whole rampage and eat the whole entire kitchen. And I have to put that in my mind. It's just like, just because you had like 500 calories or like 1,000 calories over your caloric intake doesn't mean that you're gonna gain all this weight. Yeah, you're gonna gain water weight, but you're not gonna gain fat. When you're gonna gain fat is when you go binge and go crazy and just like eat your feelings because you had slightly a little bit over your caloric intake. Like, oh my goodness gracious, you know? And I just have to like instill that into my head. And that's just what I'm struggling with today. And quite frankly, if I didn't already have one of these days in the week, today wouldn't even matter, because I always allow myself one day to go like a little cuckoo, like go like 1,000 calories over my intake. That's just what I do, and I'm still losing weight when I do that. But since I already had one, I had one on Thursday, it's now on Saturday. On Thursday I didn't leave the house. It was just like, it was just one of those days that it's just like, I don't want to deal with anyone, I don't want to talk to nobody. And I was doing good until like 2 o'clock. And then I started like dabbling, but I didn't even overeat. Like, I didn't even binge, I just like overate just a tiny bit. But just the fact that I did it, it's just like, ugh. But then like the next day I was like super thin, so my body needed those calories. But now that I did it a second day, it's just like, oh, now it's just like, come on, girl, you know? And it's a little annoying because my, I think it's called Vyvanse. My Vyvanse ran out, and I have no more until next week when I see my therapist to re-up. And it's just like, oh, that was the only thing that was helping me. So now it's just like, dang, you know? But, yeah. Like I said in my other videos, or if I haven't said it, I say this to my clients all the time. You have to be nice to yourself. No one is perfect, and people overeat sometimes, and that's okay as long as you get back to your regular eating habits after. That's totally fine, you know? But, yeah. That's just a little update today. Earlier I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm literally gonna turn to food. So I prayed, and I was like, Lord, just like keep my mind off of my old ways. And I was like, you know what, let me just dye my hair. So I'm dyeing my hair now, and I'm talking to you guys. So then I'm gonna get in the shower, pray again, and then just go to sleep. But yeah, that's what's on my mind right now. As you can see, I'm a little fluffy, but it's whatever. Hey, so it's the next day. I just left work. I'm on my way. As you can see, glitter eyebrows. It was disco theme. But anyway, yeah, like I said in the last video, I already knew that I was gonna feel like a little bit, which I did. And like today, I was just like, like all day today. And if it wasn't for my cousin, who dragged me out of the house to go to the gym, I would have been like in the house in the slump.
like hating myself because I had a little bit of fucking funnel cake, you know? But it wasn't even because of that, because I could care less. The thing was that I ate funnel cake the day before I was working a go-go shift, which is today, and I really do struggle with comparing myself to others, and these girls are skinny. Like, I'm like slim thick. They are skinny, like, oh my goodness, like they're fashion skinny and I'm just like skinny, you know? So I have trouble with comparing myself to others, and because I'm still in this weight loss journey, although I'm slowly losing weight, I still feel thicker. Well, I am thicker than them, but I feel like a fat pig, you know, compared to these girls, and that's my struggle. And I've been just depressed all this morning. So I went to the gym with my cousin. We had a great workout, and then came home, just like spent time with family, because that's the only thing that's gonna like lift my spirits up, you know? I feel great with my new hair color. It's so much darker and richer, and I don't know, you know, now I feel great. I prayed, you know, my mom gave me some confidence, because I spoke to her about it. I was like, I feel like a fat pig, I feel like a fat failure, you know, and she just gave me words of wisdom, just like, oh, I forgot what she said. It was just words of wisdom. And then I prayed, and quite frankly, today, like, I was working with one of the girls, and she is a little thick as well, but not, I don't know. She just has big boobs, and I have a big ass. So it's like, okay. She has big boobs, no ass, and I have no tits and a big ass. So it's like, it like balances out. But her energy was just so beautiful, and she lifted me up, and she made me feel so good. And I don't know, every time I feel down, it's like God puts it into other people's minds to like give me compliments, like just like not shower me, but like sprinkle me with confidence, like sprinkle me with compliments, to just so I can like bring up my confidence levels, because I wasn't feeling it. And then after I got like those few compliments and just her energy, it just like got lifted up, and I was just like, oh my God, thank you, God, like just thank you. Like I was just so grateful. And now I feel great, you know? And I'm gonna continue on with my journey. I'm a little bummed because a few days ago I finished my Vyvanse, I think it's called, and that helps with the that helps with the binging episodes, and it suppresses your appetite. But I finished it, so I have a session with my therapist on Thursday, I believe. So I'm gonna have that refilled, and I'm gonna have her give me a higher dosage, because that 10 milligrams was not doing anything. So I was taking 2 pills, so I was taking 20 milligrams, and I was helping just a tiny bit. So hopefully the 30 or like the next high dosage helps, because I just want my life back. Like I really do. It just sucks. And all the depression is coming because of my weight. It's just like, but we're gonna do it, and we're not gonna talk down to ourselves, and we're gonna love every moment, and that's just that, you know? So I'm onward home, and that's really it. So I haven't recorded in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's now 5 days. The last video that I've put in this episode or series or whatever, I don't know what to call this, it was Sunday night, well, Monday morning, because it was like 1 in the morning. So it was Sunday night. I'm doing my makeup right now, by the way. I don't know, I feel like I can talk more and be vulnerable when I'm doing something else, so that I'm not like looking at the camera like, yeah, you know. But hopefully you don't mind that. And if you do, I don't care. So anyway, I was just in a really big funk, like a funk that lasted 4 days.
I had a binge, a 4-day binge, and it was just depressing. And I think I explained why I was a little bit upset on my last clip, but the reason why I was like really upset and just like bleh and feeling like I don't know how to like explain it, but I ran out of hormones and I ran out of Vyvanse because my first dosage was 10 milligrams and it helped for the first like couple days, and then it just stopped working for me. So then I started taking 2 10s, making it 20, and that didn't work out for me either. So, and then I ran out. So I was like, oh my gosh, and I had like a whole week left before I saw my what is it? I always say therapist, but that's not the right term. Psychiatrist, I think it's called. What's the one that they're able to give you prescribed medication? That lady. um, it was like a week until I was able to see her, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I felt like I had nowhere to go, in a way, you know, and I felt like I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't get my hormones, I can't get my Vyvanse, and now I'm just like, I don't know what the word is. Oh, like it's not worthless. It's like I felt like I had like no power and I had nowhere to go and I was just stuck, you know? So I got like depressed and I just started eating my feelings, you know? And not even my Zoloft was working. That's how much of a funk that I was in. I was like, what the hell? And I'm taking 150 milligrams of Zoloft before bed. And then in the morning, I take my hormones, which is the estradiol and the spironolactone. And then I take the Vyvanse. I'm now on a 30 milligram dosage, and she said if that doesn't work out after like a week and a half or 2 weeks, you could raise it to 40, because she gave me a bottle of 30 and then a bottle of 10 just to so that I can like play around since I only see her once a month. So I have that, and then I take my multivitamin, of course, and then I take my joint support. I'm starting a new multivitamin. I'm doing the Halo Beauty, but it's gonna come next week. It's stuck in Edison, and I'm just like, oh, it's been there for like 2 days. I'm like, what the hell is going on, FedEx? But anyway, I'm gonna start that next week. And yeah, now that I have my medication and I saw my psychiatrist, therapist, whatever she is, yesterday, I feel like great. I feel amazing, and I feel like, and she gave me like, what is that? She gave me like assurance, like, if you ever need help, just call me. Like, if you need like another dosage, I could just let you know. And I was scared. I didn't want to like call her and be like, I need more Vyvanse, because they monitor how many times you get Vyvanse, since it's basically like an ADHD medication, but it also helps with binging. So because it's like something like major like that, they monitor how many times you refill it. So that was stressing me out. So it was like, oh my gosh, I don't want her to think I'm addicted to it. I just ran out, and she's like, no, that's not gonna happen. Like, she understands like what's going on, and I'm like, okay, good. So yeah, that's really it. I'm in a great mood now that I have my hormones back and I have my Vyvanse, and I told my I'm gonna just call her a therapist, okay? I told my therapist, I was like, listen, like, I just really want this done with, and I only get depressed because I look at myself and I feel fat, and I know I'm not fat, but I feel fat, and then I get depressed. And she was she just looked at me, she was like, maybe you need to talk to an actual therapist about getting healthier coping mechanisms. And I was like, yeah, but I'm in a wait list. And supposedly the therapist tried to contact me, and she contacted the therapist, And then she gave me her number, so I'm gonna call her later on today and see what's gonna happen. So yeah, I hope I have an actual therapist so that I can have a person to talk to and she could teach me how to have better coping mechanisms, you know? But yeah, I'm in a really great mood and I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I'm getting ready for my day and I'm watching my sermon, my morning sermon, and I'm just getting my daily dosage of God and just getting uplifted. And it's just like that little thing that just gets me going, you know? And I'm just happy to be back. I went to the gym yesterday. I haven't gone in like 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. I have some footage from the last time that I recorded with my cousin. I work out with my cousin now, and it is the funniest thing ever. So in my vlog, I'm going to record oh my gosh, my cereal is getting soggy. Oh no. I'm gonna put in some of those clips because it is so funny. And then I'm gonna record a workout for you guys, and then that's it. But thank you for coming on this journey with me. And like I always say, I'm fighting. You gotta fight for you too. If you need some strength, if you need some guidance, if you just need like reassurance that you're not alone, you're not alone. We're all going through a fight some way, somehow. Just be nicer to other ones. Just be nice to everyone. It's 5 in the morning. I'm not editing this. Listen. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.